Hello YouTube! Since I am going to All Time Low's Future Hearts Spring Tour in April, the thing that I pretty much have a vast knowledge of is concerts. So I want to just give everybody a survival guide. Okay, for starters, your ticket is one of the most important things. I know that sounds really dumb to just say. It is honestly something you don't want to forget. Make sure you always have it double check and everything. And if you're getting at will call, get to the venue just a bit early. That way you know you're going to get your ticket in time. Also, make sure you bring your ID. They're not going to give you your ticket unless you give them your ID. And speaking of the venue, you might want to check beforehand if the venue has a website and if they have any rules, because there are some venues that have a rule where they can't have bags and you can't have water bottles, and some venues are 18 and over, and if you're not 18 you can't get in without like a parent or something. So make sure you know what the venue rules are. Some venues are like, oh no crowd surfing, but people do it anyway. If you see crowd surfers, please don't be like, oh, I'm not going to carry them. They shouldn't be crowd surfing, it's against the rules. Don't be a dick. You don't want someone to drop on your face. Just push them up, push them towards the stage. Security will take care of the rest. Make sure you know exactly where you're going. Give yourself a couple of hours or so to, you know, get to the venue, get parked. You don't want to get there like as soon as people are getting let in. Make sure if your venue doesn't have a policy where they don't allow water bottles, you can bring a bottle in, because that's really important to keep hydrated during the show. But before you get into the venue, just make sure that you have ate beforehand, maybe like an hour or so before the show. But if your venue does not allow water bottles, drink one before you get in, and if the venue has water that you can buy some water, because water is honestly the most important thing. What you should bring, if you're a girl and you have long hair like me, bring a hair tie. These are so important, I can't even tell you how important these are. You're going to be standing in a crowd full of people. People do not want to eat your hair. Keep it up. A ponytail or a bun will do just fine. If you want to keep your hair down in the line, that's cool. Just make sure you have a hair tie with you. Make sure you bring money, not cards. Cash only, because if you're going to want merchandise there, the merch guy's not going to take a credit card. So cash is always important. But this is definitely a kind of camera you want, because it could just fit right in your pocket if your venue does not allow bags. So if you want pictures, you can always use a camera like this, or you can just use your phone, because I know a lot of people use their phones nowadays. What to wear? Wear a comfortable t-shirt, not something like form-fitting that will stick to your body, because you're going to be sweating in it. And you need something that's breathable, comfortable. You can wear the band's t-shirt that you're going to go see. Some people say don't do that, but really, you're going to be at the concert. What better time to wear the band t-shirt that you got? And for pants, wear something that has deep pockets if your venue doesn't allow bags. You're going to be putting everything in there. You're going to be putting your money, your ticket if they give it back to you, your camera, your phone. And make sure your pants are comfortable enough to jump in and move around a lot in. Do not wear heels. I would recommend like something like Converse or Vans. Those are really the best if they're comfortable. If the shoe is comfortable, wear it. If it's good enough to jump in and stand for like long periods of time in, then wear those shoes. As for bags, if your venue does allow them, make sure it's a thin drawstring bag, and don't put a lot of stuff in there. So keep it light, keep it the essentials, you know. Don't bring sunglasses, don't bring jackets, don't bring anything that can be lost in the pit, like beanies. I mean, those could be fine, but I wouldn't want to risk that. Don't wear makeup, because it's just going to run, unless you got some really, really good setting spray and like waterproof makeup. Your goal is not to look pretty, your goal is to have a good time. What you should really expect from a concert is obviously really loud and people pushing against you. I promise you are not the only person being pushed, so please do not complain because people are just going to get mad at you. There are people that sometimes just want out of the crowd because they can't breathe. Please, 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 this is very important, let them out. If you're going with friends and you get separated from your friend for whatever reason, maybe the crowd was going a little too hard and you guys weren't linked at the hip or something, please don't freak out. Have an exit plan, like wait by the exit and wait for them, or wait by the merch tables. Just always have a plan with your friends. Say, if we get separated, meet me here, because it happens a lot and people get all freaked out like, oh, where'd my friend go? Calm down. You'll meet them after the show. Just have fun. And if you're gonna go get merchandise, the merchandise lane is really, really crazy, especially after the show. I would really recommend going before the show starts if you have a drawstring bag with you, so you can just put whatever you got in there. This is just for like general admission concerts. If you're going to an arena tour or a festival, I really can't help you here in this video. But if you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below and I will promise to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you for watching. I'm Melissa. Have a fantastic day.